The designer of the Insider forward shift control utilizing your front forward peg on the inside of the engine guard while maintaining your rear stock original equipment foot peg. This system here will allow you to shift, upshift and downshift from your highway foot peg. I am proud to announce the Outsider. It's another line of our forward shift control system. This particular one is utilized on the outside of the engine guard. Same principle as your heel to toe on the stock original equipment on the FL frames and chassis. This one here utilizes the top lever for downshifting and the rear lever on the bottom for upshifting. Not only will you be able to shift from the highway foot peg, but from the standard foot position you will push down on the right lever and that will downshift, and by moving your foot over to the left on the bottom lever from the Outsider you can upshift. You no longer will have to have your toe underneath on the right lever in order to lift up, to shift, as well as bring your foot back with your heel, lift up your heel and then push down on the rear lever. This Outsider is equipped to be fitted on all FLH styled chassis with the engine guard, Classic, Ultra Classic, Heritage, Road King, Road Glide. This arrangement is on a Road King with the foot peg up. The Outsider from SWH. Outsider has the same principles of what used to be provided on a bike as far as heel to toe shifting. The benefits are obvious that when you're driving down the road with your foot extended with the Outsider equipped on your motorcycle, if traffic slows down, you can simply push down like you would if your foot was down here, drop a gear, push down, and you downshift. Traffic speeds up, you can slide back a little bit, push down, and now you upshift. So when you are driving down on the interstate, boulevard, what have you, you have the option with the Outsider to shift with your foot on the highway peg basically until you stop. Once again, you've got a downshift, push down, upshift, push down. Another benefit to the Outsider is when you have your foot on the footrest, you have your typical downshift, and now you can swing over to your left, push down, and upshift. So you no longer have to have your toe underneath the lever here in order to shift. Everything is pushed down. You don't have to worry about any damage by another set of boots once a year because the top of your boots get all scuffed from having your foot underneath this foot peg here. That's all gone away now. Not only that, but the foot pegs can be adjusted so that your foot is flat when you hit it. So you don't have to sit here and raise your foot in order to get the gear, because you have to have it high enough to get your toe underneath there when you would normally shift. So once again, first gear, second, third, fourth, and so on. For those of you that have the rear lever off of your bike, this does not interfere with that. You can still get your foot up forward. You don't have to worry about anything getting in the way. I currently take a size 12. Plenty of room. There again. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Everything is right here. You don't have to come back and raise your heel, which is an uncomfortable motion to do as it is. You don't have to stick your toe underneath and start pulling up on it. Everything is left to right. Side by side shifting. This is the Outsider. It is on a Road King. It has the foot peg mounted up. This unit can have the foot peg underneath the control arms as well as on the back side of the engine guards. There are different hardware arrangements that if you have a lower, an FLH, a classic, ultra classic, you can adapt this to fit those type of vehicles. Another big benefit to this particular forward control is if you look at all the control arms that are here, that's all stock equipment. So if you have a scheme that is on your bike already, take this lever from here, you can put it on here, you can put it on the back side. I'm selling you the hardware. You keep whatever look you want or that you already have on your bike and adapt it to the Outsider kit, which is very nice because you spent all that money to buy fancy, nice, clean looking levers, and I'm not here to sell you the levers. I'm here to sell you the hardware that'll make your life easier, more comfortable, driving down the road with your feet extended on your highway foot pegs. Never got to remove them off. So once again, this is the Outsider Harley Davidson part, Harley Davidson part, Harley Davidson, and Harley Davidson. These levers are whatever scheme, whatever design you have on your bike can be implemented and utilized with this kit. This is Scott. This is my Outsider on a Road King. Thank you. Stock lever that was turned around. Downshift, upshift, side by side shifting. You no longer have to try to get your toe underneath there and lift up with your toe. If you look at my boot, I need to get a new boot because that toe is all bent in. So you're going to save some money on boots too right off the bat. Downshift, upshift. Out on the highway peg, traffic starts slowing down, downshift. Downshift. Speeds up, so slide back, hit the lower lever, and now you're upshifting. Once again, when you're on the highway or in town, you really won't have to take your foot off the highway peg if you don't want to. Lever in order to upshift by raising your foot. If you look at my boot there, I'm ready for another set of boots. That toe's all caved in from me used to get underneath there and lift up on it. Now when I buy a pair of boots, hopefully I get rid of them when they're worn out, not from the toe being damaged. Once again, this is the Outsider on a Road King. Downshift, upshift. The highway peg, downshift, upshift. SWH